is the first. How are you? Happy holiday. I know it's a holiday, right? But it's the end of the holiday, which is today. I hope you had fun. How are you? Hello. So we just wait for some other glammers or fans, and then we start with the topic of today because it's so much to talk about, right? Yeah, I'm drinking water. So how was your day, Louise? Were you able to rest from all the school things that you went through for the past days? Okay. So since you're the first, let's experience some of this. Cool. Cute. Interesting. Filters are cool. What other? Okay, start a poll. Interesting. So there are a lot of things that life has here. Hello, guys. What is up? Hey, Glammers. Hi, hi, hi. Happy Monday. And I know that some they're having their holidays. Yeah, happy National Heroes Day. Wow, yeah. So, uh, especially, of course, in Philippines, it's National Heroes Day. And I believe in other countries, there also another, uh, like there is an occasion for it, but I'm not sure, so I can't tell it. But yeah, so I don't know in your place, Louis, did it rain? Because it was raining so much. Can you hear me? I'm so it was raining so hard. Holiday mo pala last Friday, yeah. But we were working. So I've been working like I personally I don't have much holiday, but this is one of the few days that it was holiday. Like we accept that let's take a holiday, you know. So yeah, and last Friday was Nino Aquino's day. Yes, yes, that's true. So that is why it was a long holiday for a lot of people, and especially here in Philippines. And they had so much fun. Um, a while ago and last night it was even raining so hard, and we were at Doc Farah's and Angelo's house with the twins, and our puppies were really having so much fun, although it was raining. And there was a certain time there was even brown out, but we didn't mind because like we're all together, and the puppies were super happy because they love grass and they like to go out, but they don't want, I mean, like when they go out, they want to go to places that it's still private. Like they don't want to go around places that they don't know. So they like grass, but there's a certain grasses like they like to, soil. They really love soil, especially Loki, my youngest. He loves soil. Like he likes to just go in the soil, on the grass, and like lie down. And I don't know what he does, probably grounded or something. And I know it's actually good for their heart and their health. So if ever we have time, we always bring them to Sila, Doc Farah, and Angelo's house. And yeah, there are also other places here in the park. They have dog park, but usually the place that is for the puppies, sadly, it's artificial grass, and it's not a real soil and grass. So our puppies, they don't like that. And I also feel it's not healthy for them because usually soil is what makes it healthy, because if ever there is any um, like bacteria or anything, it can just be fixed by the soil and the bacteria in the soil. But if it's just plastic lang, I think it need to be washed. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's true. So yeah, and so we had some our holiday was more on like really just chill, just relax. Even we were in a brown out for a while and just be with the twins. And Angelo cook us like this big fish like lapu lapu, and fresh one coming from his place, which is in uh, from Lucena, what he said, and it's like fresh from the fisherman. It was really good, and he cooked it so nicely and was so masarap talaga. So I really, really enjoy it. Doc Fire enjoyed it the most because she loves like, street food. Sorry, she loves. I love street food. She loves like organic, healthy, also seafood. So yeah. Oh, hi, my love. How are you? Yeah. So we had a great time together. It was really, it's like a stress relief for us, and we were able to bond with our puppies, bond with the twins, and of course, Angelo and Doc Farah. It was a relaxing time for us, although because these past few days was really hectic, so much work to do, and so many work, like not just the clinic, but also a lot of things coming out. So, yun. Hi, Amirsa. How are you? Yeah, nice to see you also here. So, yeah, so today I was like thinking that let's talk about something that I see it like in generally, like whoever like is talking, like influencers and even a lot of celebrities, a lot of people, they talk about this topic of how to be successful. And I personally feel everyone in their own way and in their own field, they can talk about their success in life. But then because of social media, because of a lot of things that is online, and because of a lot of comparison, that and a lot of things that it might not even be real that we see online, um, we get to feel that we might not be successful because our idea of success is a picture or image that we see on probably on social media, on YouTube, some people like posting or videos that we see. So that is why when we see that image, we feel that that is a success, and what we do, it's not success, or it's not yet successful, or we are not yet there. And this is something that I really love to talk about, especially because when I'm in clinic with my patients, or even sometimes when we have meetings, or even with my staff, like I like to talk about these things because a lot of things, a lot of um, a lot of things that we talk about regarding the success and all the image of how success is supposed to look like, which somehow it's not real, and or it could be real, but then there are a lot of ways that they make it kind of unreal, and then they show it on social media. And a lot of people, especially if you're younger, like maybe you're in teenage or you just graduated, and you see yourself like, okay, like you feel that you're nobody, you're nothing, and then you see this image on social media, and then you will see that, oh my god, this person is like so successful, have this car, this house, living in this place, and all that, and that will give a big comparison about where you are living, or you are doing, or where you are at your life, and you're comparing yourself like too much with something that it might not even be true. Like sometimes these people can be even same as your age, or then you will feel like, okay, you're not successful and you're not there yet, and all that. So that is why I love, love, love talking about like how to be successful. And as I said, in the topic, I want to share based on my experience. So probably of course, everyone's experience is different, but this is just based on my experience and how I feel I am successful in my field, or where I am standing now, and how I see different success later on in my life, and how I want you to feel also that how you can achieve that success in your life. So before we start, let's do some shout out. Luis Labang, Doc Far, Amirsa, hi guys, Christian Samaniego. Oh, hi Christian. Am I reading it right? Samaniego. Thank you so much. Good to have you guys here, and I'm really happy that we can talk about this topic. And if you guys have any question, or if you feel, you just insert also your thought, and I love to also know about like what you guys are thinking about the this topic, and if there's anything that you want to share, go ahead, and I love to read it loud for you guys. How did you elevate your success? So yes, perfect, from El Paso. Nice. So, well, hello, Empyrean. Hi. So, I personally feel that there are different aspects of success. Like, success is not just one thing and is not just one image. The reason that we strive to become successful, and the reason that we want to have that in our life is because we want to reach that peace of mind. That's the end goal. Because imagine, like, for example, you see yourself as successful if you have this certain house, right? But then when you have that house, and when you're living in that house, the feeling that you get from the house is you feel you're at peace, right? Like, okay, I got it, I achieved it. There's a peace, the need to be a peace in your life. So that is the goal of the success that we all want. We try for that. I hope that's what we try for, to have a peace of mind also, which again, there's certain areas in life that they always say that you need to feel success from the beginning to reach your success. And it's kind of like, if you think about it, it's like, oh my God, it's so complicated. I will feel I'm successful now. Like, I haven't reached anything yet. How can I feel successful now? So there's a lot of thoughts around this. But just to make things clear, what I feel about success is there's a different aspect of being successful, which, like, all of us, we have our physical form. Like, am I successful physically? Like, am I in a good shape? Am I healthy? So that's our physical form. And our mental form is more of like the talent and the knowledge that we have. Do we use our talent and our knowledge in the maximum of what we know of, or we just use it 50% or 20% of it? So that is like, there's a system, like, you need to grade on that. Like, if you say 1 to 10, 1 is the least and 10 is the highest. If seeing your physique, the aspect number 1, seeing your physique, and you feel that physically you feel you are from 1 to 10, what is your grade? Like, what do you score for yourself? Like, for example, 8, because like you want to be like, you want to have more abs, or you want to have a better form, or you want to be more healthy. That is your physical part. And oh, happy birthday, Jana Hassan. And the other aspect is mental, or which is considered your talent and your knowledge. Like, how much you are using your knowledge, or how much you're using your talent. And sometimes knowledge, like, for example, if you're a student, you will there's a grading score. Like, based on your grade, you will know how much you are using, how much you are taking care of your knowledge, like how much you are succeeding in that. So if you're 10, so you're successful in that area of your life. If you're like, give yourself 5, or your score is not that high, so that means that is how much your success is like just 2. So if you're not a student, you're someone who has career, or you have a talent, you will know it based on how much you're earning, right? So that is your mental aspect. Like, how much do you have in bank based on, like for example, your career is, if you are an attorney, or if you are a doctor, or if you are a nurse or teacher, you know, or your talent, like if you're someone in making inventing in something science, you know, inventing something, you know, stuff like that, or inventing games or all that, or you're a gamer. So that's why they're telling money is like a bonus. So you will know based on how much you're earning, or how much you have in your bank. That means how much you succeed in using your talent and your knowledge. So that is aspect number two. And another aspect is your, so because there is a square, that's what I call it, square. And so you got your physical, you got your mental, and now your spiritual. Spiritual meaning, how is spiritual is not something religious, like it's nothing to do with religion, is more onto how much you are giving love, or unconditional love. So this is more of an unconditional love. So how much you're out there and giving your love unconditionally. And that's another aspect of us human. And another one is also your self-expression, that how much you are expressive. So if you're someone, like if you can grade yourself 1 to 10, if you're someone who express yourself easily, like you will tell like how you feel, or you can express it. Or if you're someone you don't talk about your feelings or something, that is, you will score yourself lesser. So combination of all, you will, if all of that, you will have like a 10 10 10, meaning you are already successful, right? And once you have all of this aspect 10 10 10, so that means that you must be in a you must have a peace of mind. So you're like, you're at peace. You don't feel like you want to compare yourself with yourself, or you don't want to thrive or anything. So that is one thing that I always that's one thing that I whenever I want to see how much, or am I successful, or am I being there, I always have these numbers with me. And I always set goal for each aspect of my life, so that it doesn't look like one area is so heavy and not another area I ignore it, so that there will be balance in all the aspect of life, so that I will not feel I'm not feel empty. Sometimes, like, if the focus will be more on my academic, or more of my career and professional and blah blah blah, and then I get to not have any goal or any concern about my physical or my spiritual, and that will be like, like the grading system will be low, and one side is too heavy and up, and there will be a time that probably if I reach any of my goal, like professional goal, I might feel that I'm not good enough, or I will feel there is something lacking or emptiness, and that is because I'm not doing this for balance. There need to be a balance in all other aspects of us, of like our physical aspect, mental aspect, spiritual, and also our self-expression, which this need to be balanced for us to feel peace of mind, and for us to feel successful. And thank you, Amir. I'm just gonna say happy birthday. Happy birthday, Hassan. Today's my birthday. Can you sing me a happy birthday, Jana? Happy birthday, Jana. I wish you a year full of love, full of success, and may you reach all your dreams. So that, hey, Solid Glamour. Thank you, Amir Sa. So that's what I feel about success. That is not just one aspect. This is, I personally, went through a lot about this. I didn't know myself. That's why I want to share this with you guys, because I personally didn't know about it much, and I get to expose about this different aspect of us, of human, of in a seminar that I attended, and it takes me months and months of practice and setting goals and a lot of reflection and understanding to get for me to get to the point to this point that I realize that being successful is really not one aspect, because if we do not balance these four aspects of our life, to to work on it, because success is when we have our peace of mind, as I said, and also working on all of the aspect, all these four aspects. If we ignore one and we just like whatever, I don't care about like my physical as much as I'm like, I don't know, I'm rich, I feel I'm successful. But believe me, when you reach that point and you are not healthy physically and you cannot enjoy that fruits that you been doing it for years to achieve it, so you will feel empty at the end. So that is why it's so important that if you have any pen and pencil or paper right now in front of you, or your phones, because with our phones we can do everything, you can just write down right now, like physically 1 to 10, how much you feel that you are successful. So when it's 10 means that you are so satisfied of your body. And honestly is also a goal. You need to be honest to yourself. You're the only one seeing those grades and scoring. So don't feel also don't feel bad when you are writing down, because at least right now, yeah, it means if you're writing it down, it means that you want to do something and you want to change something about yourself and you want to grow. So that is why we are here for. This is why the life is here, right? So that we can grow. Every day there's something that we can grow. And while I am also talking about it to you guys, I am also reflecting on it. I'm not just like, okay, I'm perfect. I know the balance. I know we have to get all these things done and we have to get the balance. And yeah, I'm successful, so now I'm talking about success. No, it's not like that. While I am talking about this, telling to you, I'm also scoring myself. And there are a lot of works that I need to do. But at the same time, also when you're scoring yourself, be mindful and also see what is running in your thought, and be also very gentle and kind to yourself. Don't harm yourself, like don't harm, like, oh my God, I'm like one. I'm like, don't do this to yourself. This part is for you to know where you are, which is point A, and for you to be able to reach and go to the point B. So this is a start and is a beautiful thing too, if you think about it. So going back to the aspects, so let's do this together. So the first one is, hi CJ Cabos, hello, wow, Dubai. I love Dubai. And every time we go different country, we always go to Dubai first. Since it's stopover, we hang out for a while and then we go to another. Like every time we go like Europe or US, so even some part of Asia, yeah, we go Dubai first. So yeah, I really love Dubai, especially nowadays. I know the chocolate of Dubai, it's very popular. Like just thinking about it, let me drink water. Just just thinking about it make my mouth drool. I really, really want to try it. So by October, we're going somewhere, and I will be vlogging about it. So for sure, you guys gonna know, and I love to share about it to you. So I will be able to eat those chocolate. And whoever went to Dubai this past month, I mean, these past few days, I told them to get me those chocolate, and I can't wait to eat it. So yeah, so let's just Kunga, I go vacation October. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, hopefully we'll see each other. I'm still thinking of meet and greet like for the longest time. And as you guys know, pandemic happened and we stopped it and a lot of things, but um, we'll do soon. So we are road to actually 400,000 hopefully here on YouTube, and um, let's do some meet and greet. Like, why not, right? Yeah. So going back to how to become successful, this is my story. So I was talking about, for those who just came to the live, so I was talking about the four aspects. Is like a square, so square always need to have balance, right? It's not a rectangle, it's not a triangle, it's a square. So it needs to be perfectly balanced, so that we can, we will feel peace of mind and we feel that yes, we succeed. And it's always good to score. So right now, if you have any pen or pencil or whatever is in front of you, just write down from 1 to 10 physically how much you feel that you are successful. So 10 means you're healthy, you love your body shape, there's nothing to work on your body. You have all your, I don't know, medical records, and you're healthy totally, like nothing to work on, and that is 10. And number one is like there are a lot, like going lower, like there are a lot to work on. And write down like what is the thing that you want to work on. Like you want to have a certain weight, you want to have a certain waistline, you want to have a or you want to have just a simple healthy body, like when you have a medical record of it, like you have all your blood sugar and everything is just balanced, everything perfect and healthy, and that's what you're aiming for. So that depends on your goal. So you just write down 1 to 10. So how do you feel about it? And just write your score. And the second one is your mental. So mental or professional, or if you are a student, you need to, your score, right? Based on your average score every month, so that you will know that what is it that you need to work on as a student. Or if you're someone who also is a student and also have a talent, and you want this, you want to make use of this talent out there, you want the world know about your talent. And so your talent will, you can score it by, like, for example, if you are like on YouTube Reels, it depends on how much views you want, how many subscribers you want. So all of that, those are what is, it shows how much you are successful in that talent that you want to, show others. Like if you are professional, so this part will be you will know how much you use it and how much you're out there based on the money that you have in the bank, or you have right now in front of you, or whatever. So 10 means, like, for example, you already reach the capacity of your knowledge, you already have the money that you want. And 10 means that everybody knows about your talent, you're like 100, like top of the class, all that. And 1 means, of course, the lowest. And you can also, of course, score like 3 or 4 or 5. So it really depends on how, based on your score system, like what I said, if you're professionals or you're making money based on your money, or if you have someone who and you're showing your talent and all that in a platform. That, so you need to know how many subscribers or followers you're thinking to have, and based on that, do you have it, like are you near or that. So you will just give a score system for that. Okay, are you done writing that? So you have your physical, you have your mental, and third is spiritual. So spiritual, again, is about unconditional love. When I say unconditional love, unconditional love is something that is nothing to do with your religion. So it's more on how much love you give. um, without expecting something in return. So how will you know that? For example, you are helping someone, like for example, you want to help a stranger or something without them knowing, because when someone know what you're doing, sometimes it's you will there's expectation, right? So just giving love with no expectation. So how much are you there? So you score yourself 1 to 10. So for example, you're helping someone without them knowing that you're helping, or um, things like that. You can be creative and thinking of how you can be helpful. Or like for example, you go outside and then you see a trash and then you just pick up the trash and throw without wanting someone to, "Oh, hey, good job," no, something like that. So that is also an unconditional love that you're giving. So see how much of that you are in daily basis. Like you're someone who always give love and unconditionally, so you score yourself like 1 to 10. And lastly is your self expression. So see how much do you express yourself, how much. So you will know this based on how much people know you, like especially your loved one around you. So how much they know you, like when you're sad, do they know? When you are mad, do they know? When you are hurt, do they know? So if they know, like 100% you're out there and you tell however you feel, you give yourself 10. But if nobody, like you have a poker face and you say no to the feeling and you don't want to show any feeling, you give yourself 1, of course. But you're in middle, so you can give yourself more. So now that you know your score, now based on your score, you know where to work, right? Like some score probably like in academic, you're higher. So, and then suddenly you're spiritual, you're lower. So there are things that now you know where to put your focus on, right? So yes, you need to focus on the 4 area, but at the same time, you also need to have more focus on those that has the less, right? So it's something that, so it will help you to grow, right? If you're not expressive, you need to start being expressive, so that people, because the more you express yourself, the more you tell how you feel about certain things, especially to someone that you care or love. It will make you feel more at peace, rather than, like for example, if you're hurt from your sister and you don't want to talk about it or forever, so that will bring a blockage in your heart, right? So when that blockage and that energy negative, that is a negative energy, that's nothing good for you. It's not even healthy for you, because you keep on talking, you keep on not telling about it to your sister or someone you love, right? And that will make a dark hole in your heart, and is not, it will affect your health and even can affect your studies, right? So these things can, these are very important. That's why it's important that you think about that, how much you're expressive, how much you talk about your feelings, and how much, so that, so you know now that how much you gonna work on which area of your life, so that every time you grow from that, like okay, you score yourself 3 and now you score yourself, like after a month you're 4, that means you're successful, that easy. It doesn't really mean that you have to compare someone like who is billionaire to yourself right now. Like for example, oh my god, I saw this reel like on YouTube, and this couple are like so in love, I wish I can also have a relationship. I hope like I was like that, I can never be successful like them. Is wrong, because you are comparing again yourself with something that you don't even know if it's real. Are these people really showing the truth about their relationship out there? Or maybe, yeah, maybe they are successful in that aspect of their life, but there, as I said, there are 3 more aspects that everyone is working on, that you don't see it, and you're just comparing your whole life and your whole being with someone professional aspect, you know. So, and that will just make you feel like, oh my God, I'm not successful. And every time you keep on telling yourself and blaming yourself that you are not successful, you can never be like that, you're not good enough, you're bad at everything, that will just make you feel, even if you reach that success, even if you reach that money, or even when you, and even if you already achieve it and is in front of you, is with you, you will not feel it, because you are so focused on other people's life and comparison. So I don't know if this makes sense, because for me it makes sense. So I hope it makes sense for you guys. So let's see what Luis Laba is selling. I was thinking about that also, maybe after co-graduate school years. Oh yeah, that's right. I love, love, love to do this meet and greet, and hopefully there will be a time that I am thinking about it and I want to plan for it. That's why I want to be something really good. I want everything to be planned and everything to have, you know, we can have also other things. It's not just, I don't want to talk about it right now, meet and greet, because I want to be a surprise also. And so I have a suggestion for your next live. Can you the topic, what can we do to stop bullying? And what can we do to stop bullying, and how will we handle it? Okay, that's nice. Yeah, we can talk about it. And I think especially, oh, sa ibang school na naging victim na. Oh, that's really sad that every time I hear about this bullying, because when I was a kid, especially, I was, of course, from minority, because, of course, my father is a Middle Eastern and my mom is Filipino Spanish, like Asian, and also different culture, different religion, and somehow different look in some areas, like when I go. So I was also victim of this bullying, and it was not good. And those time, of course, there was no internet and something that we can all talk about it. And it was not this, people couldn't even, they're not exposed to talk about this thing. I was hoping that now that everyone can talk about it, and now that because of all this social media and the advantages that we have, that we talk about it, and it's all there are a lot of movies that is showing how bad is it and how people should stop doing it. I was hoping it's already done, but then sadly, as you said, Luis Labang, you're right. Sadly, there are still people who does it, and yes, we can touch about this topic. Maybe I can talk about it like in, yeah, as you said, in next live, and hopefully there will be a stop to it, because you know, it's just waste of energy. Like, you, every time, I even tell it to myself, every time we bully someone, we are doing, is actually insecurities, coming from insecurities of that certain person. Because why would someone want to hurt someone else, right? So that comes from insecurities. And every time anyone bully or give a negative wish or bad prayer, as a law of universe, you are giving it to yourself. Maybe sometimes not directly to you yourself or your timing, but you can give it to you, your bloodline, your generation. It's crazy, right? You can do that, could happen, because everything that you do to others, you can also it will also happen to you, because you are doing that to others, right? So it will return. That's the law of universe. So that, for me, unconditional love is a type of love that gives without condition, exception, and repayment, and without string attachment. We don't base it on someone does it for. Yeah, exactly. That is why it's important to have that. One of the aspect of our life, it's unconditional love, giving without expectation, And also don't forget to give to yourself without any expectation in return as well. Giving yourself love, giving yourself kindness, be gentle to yourself, and don't be hard on yourself. Don't, because sometimes every little thing counts. Like sometimes you're working, for example, on a project, and you're like, yeah, I gonna get top of the class after this. I'll get 100. I'll get after this, my score gonna be the highest. But then suddenly what you receive is that your score is not as high as you expected, and you will be blaming yourself or be hard on yourself. So those are the things that you need to, that is what we say, also be kind to yourself and give unconditional love to yourself as well, because it's like number one. So that the more you give unconditional love to yourself, the more it's easier to understand it and give it to others, because you cannot give what you don't have, right? So start always with yourself. Yeah. So guys, if you have anything like you want to share, and then we can talk about it, that's also right. One of the most, we can talk about it. I can also read it for you. But I say it, that's also right. So I can also read it for you here, and then we can talk about it. So don't raise your child to be bullying, because it's not nice, and especially good manners, karma, babalik sa. Yeah, that is right. There's a good karma, and there's also bad karma. Like there's always karma. Is always karma is like it's a return of whatever we do. So why not we make it a good return, right? Good things, right? That's right. Also, there's a term that I see some people use it, and I'm also telling it's much better not to use that term. Like for example, this person did something bad, and you will say that I will not pray anything for this person. God will do whatever, or just will do the right thing for this person. That saying that also is a negative thing. So it's like you're wishing something bad, but from Joss or from God, and that itself is also not a good wish that you are wishing, right? So also don't say that. Never say that. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything, but God will do it. So you don't have to say that. So just if someone hurt you or did something bad to you, maybe the only thing that, if you want to say something to the person, or I don't know, to whatever you're praying to, maybe just tell that I hope the person will heal, I think, and you just forgive them. So I think that's the thing, because I think once we all heal, everyone needs healing from all the trauma that they have in their life, and everyone of course have their traumas, they have their challenges. Everyone has it. You can never say someone has less, someone has more. Everyone has it in their own form, and for everyone might think it's big, right? So what we always need to wish for everyone is healing, that they get healed from that trauma, and forgiveness, and they need to forgive themselves, and that can give you a better feeling. So even if someone is bullying, and you already try to help the person, or get their attention, or defend someone, the person who was victimized, but also wish them in your prayers or in your time, also wish them healing, that they are healed, so that they will not harm anyone else. Oh, thank you, Amir. Christian said, do you speak other languages? Yes, I do talk. I can talk Persian, Tagalog. I also have Spanish blood, but I can't talk Spanish, but I know Ilocano. So, because my grandfather is from Ilocos Norte, so that I also know how to talk Ilocano. Yeah, my Tagalog also is not good. My Persian is good, but not. I mean, I think it's good, but when I talk with Persians, they tell me it's not good. And I also think my Tagalog is good, but when I'm talking with Filipino, like pure Filipinos, they said it's not good. So probably I'm not good in languages, but I can understand. Even my English, like I feel my English is good, but when I was in LA, I realized my English is not that good. But I want to improve every language that I know, and as long as I accept it, and I will, that's like a goal, right? So I can work more on it, and I can, but it's really hard when you grow up in different languages. It's really hard. Oh, thank you, Christian. It's really hard. Like there are vocabularies that I know in Persian, I don't know in English. Then I know in Tagalog, I don't know in English. Then I know in Tagalog, I don't know in Persian. Then I know in Persian, stuff like that. It's like so much mix, crazy. So that's because that's how I grow up and been raised. It's difficult. So Darian Dolentas, hello, welcome to our live. So this live was all about, right now we're almost at the end of the live, but we were talking about, oh, thank you, Luis, for teaching me Tagalog. Actually, you correct me in a lot of times, a lot of ways, and a lot of time you correct my Tagalog, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, so let's say, yeah, we were talking about how to be successful and all that. Also, in addition to what we discussed about the 4 aspects of our life that we need to work on it so that we can have a balance, so that we can, from that we will know how much success we have, and that we can have peace of mind. Also, each aspect that you score, now the second time that you go back to it, what I want you to do is for each aspect you give a goal. Like for example, for your physical, if you are not 10, so it means that there's something that you want to work on, so you make a goal out of it. And each goal that you write, you also make a value, like what is the value of that goal, because that's very important. Once you reach a goal, because sometimes if you just have a goal but there's no value behind it, you might get distracted, you might feel like emptiness even you reach it, or you might feel there's no purpose of it. So each goal, when they have a purpose and there's a reminder of something, it will first inspire you and motivate you while you are reaching it. Like you will enjoy the journey. At the same time, when you reach it, you feel that value, that you work on that value of your, like for example, compassionate, courageous, acceptance, understanding. So these are some values, and you can actually Google a lot of values that I might not know about it, and I love to know. And that when you reach those goals, you can score your that aspect higher, and also you can also see that value in you. And when you have that value, you will feel more satisfied, and you feel the growth in yourself, and you feel more thrive. Christian, how is your fiance? Well, my fiance is so good. I hope she's watching now. Yeah, she's good. So after this live, we're going to work out. And after workout, so today we have more time because it's holiday. So we'll be doing workout together and some stretching, and we'll go to sauna. We love sauna. So we'll have dry and wet sauna, and the beauty of the sauna, now that you ask, you have to stay up to it. So when we're in the sauna, we always talk about things like spiritual things, especially me. I feel it's such a nice thing to have a partner like her. And I'm really blessed, especially after all the challenges that happen in our life, and we are still together and we're still building things together. So even like we're in a sauna, and then it's been a long time that um, I am more in a journey of course, I have this professional side, as I said, like clinic and branches and all those things that is coming out and we're working on and of building and doing construction and all that. But one thing that I am trying to touch more, it's the spiritual side in myself, which I feel there was a time that I feel because I grow and I get out of I've been always independent, strong, and all that. And there is a certain muscle that I need to work more on it. Yeah, watching here. Hey, my love. Which is more vulnerable and vulnerability and, you know, uh, being strong while being vulnerable and working on that aspect. And yeah, we're working on that. And she is like she's like coaching me somehow. I feel like she's coaching me, but then uh, more of like a friendly coach, like, because it's a nice thing that when you're a partner and you want to see each other grow and you want to support one another. Hola, hi Daniel. um, so it's a nice thing that your partner loves to see you grow and love to support you, and it's actually the best thing that she even like helped me out. Together we grow. It's nice that I feel that I am not just growing, but it's like all my walls are down, and I feel I can trust this person, and it's okay, everything gonna be okay. And with that, like every small step, getting to know myself more. Yeah. Say amakada akla. What is that? I hope it's something nice. Thank you, my love, while supporting one another. You. What is that? Amakada akla. Yes. So Yun, so Christian Yusodok Fire is here, is watching my live. Better. Means friends you stop. Amakada akla means friend. It's modern Filipino slang that we use to call out like problematic. Problematic. I didn't know that. I didn't know the amakada. I don't have any idea about that. Yeah. Say A, dog. A. A. So there are a lot of have you watched reels in our YouTube reels? So I really, yay! I really like to also add some, like, talking, like relationship talks, or small talks that usually, I mean, in relationship, they don't really talk about it, and it's out there. Some people even try to cover it because it's not that sweet or trendy. So probably me and Doc Fire will be starting something like that soon. and I really love you guys to watch it as well. It's gonna be here also, of course, in YouTube, and in our reels, or some will be playing it in our videos. So will be, if you guys have any suggestion that you want us to talk about it, please comment and let me know that what you guys want us to talk about more, or what to put focus more, and we'll be doing that for sure. And I wanted, usually I'm the one always talking, so this time, like for our small talks, I really want my partner, Dr. Far, to be also be included, because I really love you guys to hear also her side. And it's a lot of things that and there's a lot of things about her that I want, like her thought or whatever, that she's whenever we talk, she has some different perspective, and I really want you guys to also hear her perspective. And it's very interesting. I mean, it's interesting for me, and I'm sure it's gonna be so interesting for you guys. So gonna be a cool talk. So if you guys want to know like what topic you want us to focus more, or even more detail, like, because usually people like give us like topic like it's more general, but I want you guys to give us even the most difficult that you feel is more, the most difficult people can talk about. And I love to talk about it, but I don't know if she wants to talk, but she'll be forced to talk about it too. So we'll be having these small talks, and we'll be sharing it here in our YouTube channel, in our vlog, and also there will be upcoming reels. Please don't, if you are a subscriber, well, thank you so much. If you're not, subscribe and tell me what you want to know or watch, or if you want humors, or you want to know more about dental things that are educational. And I love to do that. I'm like so academically, like I love talking about like if you go, I'm like so nerd. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I'm like nerdy when it comes to that. And if there's anything that you want to know about dental, let me know. But our small talk gonna be, I want to be something different. So just comment and let us know what you like us to talk. Yeah. So what you guys said, I just want to ask, you and Doc Far are graduated. I see you mentioned. Yeah, actually, we graduated our undergrad. My undergrad was in CEU, and my postgrad was in UP. Also, I had another license from Middle East. So a lot of places that I graduated. But yes, my undergrad of dentistry was in CEU. Why? Have you seen me there? Thank you, CG Cabos. Thank you for dropping, and thank you for being here and joining our live. American in Angeles City, Pampanga area. Hello, Patrick. How are you? So you're an American in Angeles City, Pampanga. So how do you feel about Philippines? And why you choose Angeles City? Is because it's Los Angeles? Because it's close to Los Angeles, the term? No, I'm glad. Oh, nice. Nice to know. Small word, right? Hit the alibi challenge, Palada. Oh, thank you. You ask it. You request for it. So I actually practice. I'm like, recently I was thinking of, because I love dancing, and I stopped like really dancing, because when I was like teenage, like 14, 15 years old, I used to close the door of my room, and I have this tall and big mirror, which I asked my dad to put on my wall so that I can see myself. And my dad told me, why you want a mirror that this long? I'm like, I want it to be like so long, like big. because I want to dance and all that. So every time I dance, I used to dance in the closed door of my room and watch myself dancing in the mirror. And I love it. I think millennials can really connect to this thing, or because that is right now the new generation doing. Like instead of mirror, they just do it here, right? They just dance in front. But I don't think I didn't have that courage that time to dance in front of a lot of people, you know. And somehow I feel that this generation, whether it's Z or Alpha, they're very courageous. I mean, they don't care like if they know the steps or not. They just do it. They just dance and they are good. And I like that. I like that about them. And I was even thinking of maybe Makati, if there's a place that I dance classes, if there are, I like to go and dance, get to do some of my hip hop moves and learn more about the hip hop's move. And because I really connect to that, you know, it feels so good. It's like, you know, you connect to a part of your childhood, and it's like you, like your the young you, that the feeling of you were thriving, you love life, you want to, you're just doing things for fun and not caring of what other people think about you. So that part that is about you, which I said again, unconditional love, which can help a lot for me, that I want to do that. I want to do those. Actually, it's the first time I actually talk about it. Dance in Angeles City, lots of places to dance. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yes. So you guys, thank you so much. I have never been in Philippines. You're gonna love Philippines so much. Philippines, it's beautiful. You know, a lot of people say that you find love in Paris. I think you find love in Philippines. And thinking about it, we have like I have a lot of friends that we are half Filipino, half German, half Filipino, half Persian, half Filipino, half Russian, and Australian. There are a lot of halfies, and when we are like all together, we're like, it look like we are UN, you know. And I'm like, love happens in Philippines because our parents, they met here in Philippines, and they get married and they have kids, and a lot of the kids, instead of like they go back to whether US, Europe, or Middle East, they come back here in Philippines because I feel this is the place that their parents fall in love, and they were born here and they feel the love, and it's like a land of, for me, Philippines, I feel, is a land of love, loving yourself, opportunity, acceptance. It's a beautiful place. And beside that, it has gorgeous islands and beaches, and you're gonna love it so much. And the people are the nicest, you know. It's like, I'm not talking like I'm so nice, but the thing is, people are so nice, and I can say that, like, I had never seen this much nice people in one place. And that is why we love so much. We love Philippines so much, and we want to keep it this way, keep it loving and protect our country. And at the same time, we want our country to grow to a better and more opportunity for others also. When they come here, they can grow also. So if you come to Philippines, I'm sure you don't want to go back any other place. That's just my thinking. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna do another round of shout out, and I want to thank all of you guys to be here joining my live, and we talk about a lot of things together. Um can't wait for the next live. Love you, Glammers. Again, thank you so much. And I want to do shout out to Luis Labang, Patrick Dyson, Amir Sa, Christian Samaniego, CJ Cabos. I'm right, huh? So and of course, Dr. Far, Darian Dolentas. Thank you so much for being here. and have a wonderful day ahead of you. If you're another country, have a great time, and see you again. Bye. Paalam. Oh, wait. I always forget where